everybody, so today we're doing a book review, which I haven't done on this channel in a very long time. Today is my stop on a blog tour for the Fandom by Anna Day. So today I'm doing a book review of the Fandom. It will be spoiler free, so you can stay tuned for the whole thing. This is the proof copy, so it's the art cover. Doesn't look like this in real life. The real cover is beautiful and it looks hella dark. The real cover is the one in the thumbnail, in case you're wondering. This title alone had me completely shook because it's called The Fandom, and obviously that means all the fangirls and all the fanboys that just love the feels. This is probably a book for those people. The plot of this book is something really intriguing that I haven't heard before, and it's totally what we all low-key wish would happen to our lives, which is actually to live within our favourite fictional worlds. I mean, this book kind of proves why you shouldn't want that. But we all want to go to Hogwarts, and we all want to go to Westeros, and things like that. So, Violet, the main character in this book, is a huge fan of this franchise called The Gallows Dance. It's a dystopian series, which sort of reminds me of the Hunger Games, so it's got the very typical government ruling over the poorer people, as you have two different sides in this world called the Imps, who are just the people that no one really gives a crap about, and then the Gems, who are these sort of genetically enhanced people that are the superior species. And in the very first scene, we actually see Violet give a presentation at school about this series, and she gives an account of the actual plot line. So you kind of know what world you're getting yourself into, because what happens in this book is they are on their way to Comic-Con to meet this guy who's in the films. This completely reminded me of when I went to Comic-Con and followed around Benedict Cumberbatch. And this gives me so much deja vu because they travel to Kensington Olympia, so it's at the exact same place as the Comic-Con in London, and by accident they sort of enter the fictional world of the Gallows Dance. And at first I was a bit skeptical because how is that going to work out? You've just told us the whole plot in the school presentation, which kind of surprised me no one yelled spoiler alert. But the way it's played out is really interesting because when they first go into the fictional world and they wake up and think, oh look, they created this whole room that looks exactly like the movie, and they try and talk to the actors hired to be the Imps and the Gems. Little do they know they're actually in the world, and when they realise it, that tagline, "We're not in cosplay anymore," the actual character in the Gallows Dance can no longer complete the plot line, so it's up to Violet to take over the role of the main protagonist in her favourite movie / book, and they sort of disrupt the plot, which brings up a lot of things like the side characters that were not really in the script having actual plot lines. And this book was so much darker than I thought it would originally be, because on the face of it, it just looks like a really fun, fandom-embracing book, which it is. But the actual dystopian world kind of makes you realise why we're all so obsessed with the Hunger Games and things like Divergent, because honestly, you would not want to go to worlds like that. So I don't know why we're all putting ourselves in districts and choosing factions that we want to go into, because this kind of made you think about it as what would happen if you put yourself into these worlds for real. The pop culture references in this gave me life. There are so many, and they're really funny, so this book has quite good one-liners as well. Sometimes I did feel there was a too big focus on the script rather than the book, so they're way more focused on the book adaptation, which kind of made me think it should have been a movie franchise from the beginning rather than a book adaptation. But it didn't take away from loving the plotline and the characters anyway. But overall, this is just such a great adventure book to really delve into. Because as book readers, we get obsessed with things, let's be real. And to actually have a character describe what you feel exactly, it was kind of creepy how accurate it was. So if you are in any kind of fandom, you will relate to this book so much. So that's my review of The Fandom by Anna Day. I hope this book has intrigued you. I'll link the book below if you want to check out any more information. So don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!